Today I found my way to Blue Clay Bike Park, which is located in Castle Hayne, North Carolina. I saw this thing over here. Looks like it's by the Boy Scouts thing where they have a helmet, leave a helmet, need a helmet, take a helmet, which is pretty cool. It leaves an opportunity for people that might not have all the equipment to be able to borrow. Yes, look at that. So there's helmets in here, there's tools in here. This is absolutely fantastic. It's not even locked, it's open to the public. This is one of those amenities that bike parks, they're just so convenient for all riders. My audio wasn't on. Sorry. All right. So before we go any further, I forgot to turn my mic on. It's so much energy going through my body. And I forgot to turn my mic on. I had a conversation with myself for a very long time. Ugh. All right, so my hub blew out. It didn't blow out. It was on the verge. I broke a chain on my last ride because I went on a rock and dented it. So I went, got a new chain, brought it back. We put it on, the hub was loose. And we took the wheel off and we were playing with the cassette and stuff, and my buddy said that it's at the verge of blowing. So I was like, all right, we'll wait a little while until it blows, or a little bit longer. So sick. So I kept riding and the chain kept coming off. And I was like, what the fuck? It wasn't coming off, it was skipping gears. Whoa. Whoa. Wow, I almost ate my fucking handlebars. That's so cool. So he looked at it again, and the damage done to the hub got a little bit worse. And he was like, dude, it's just going. It's like on its way out. So we started looking at new hubs. I wanted to go with a set of wheels that I could keep. I put the fork on here and the shock, and that's something I'd probably keep and move to the next bike, depending on technology. So we went into the Hydras. They're about $450-ish for a 32 hole, a Hydra. So we looked into pre-built wheels. I found the Industry 9 305 V3 wheel laced up with a Hydra hub, all in black. And it was like $700. I was like, we don't have to do anything. But the problem that I had was that I'm a center lock. So center lock rotors, there's not a lot of center lock options out there for us. Well, for me, there wasn't. I couldn't find anything. I needed 32 tooth or 32 hole. I didn't want 28 because I just wanted a little bit more durability for the e-bike. Came with a 32. It's gonna stay with a 32. So the reason I couldn't switch is my rotor. My rotor has a magnet in it for the speed sensor of the battery. So I couldn't just throw on a different wheel because I needed a rotor with a magnet. Nobody had one at all, except Worldwide Cyclery. They had a Jaguar brake rotor with a battery in it. And I was like, yeah, it was expensive. Shipped, it was like $90, which is crazy for a rotor. So I got a 6-bolt rotor with a magnet in it, the V3 305 V3 wheel, Hydra hub, and then I had a 48 tooth cassette on there, and we're trying to get away from me using boost and using less power so that I can push the battery longer. And we realized that the 48 tooth on a heavy bike is it's a shitty granny gear to have. The 52 is supposed to be way better, so, which it is, number-wise. I'd imagine numbers says that it's easier. I'm not a mathematician. So I got a GX Eagle cassette. So the whole rear hub is all rebuilt. This is just such a fantastic trail system. I mean, there's like elevations limited at the beach in general, but to have something like this, 25 minutes from literally a beach house. We're at an Airbnb beach house with my wife's family, and this is 25 minutes away. so clean. Me and my wife are planning to relocate to North Carolina at some point in our life. And knowing what North Carolina has to offer inland is enough to make us want to move here. The fact that you're gonna add a beach and a trail system, it just helps solidify our decision. I can't make too many, ooh. Ooh. She came out of nowhere. Okay, thank God for boost. Thank God for that hub. This 6-mile intermediate loop has green trails all around it, right? So there's pull-offs everywhere. And it lets you know like where a green trail starts, so that you can, find those beginner trails and ride those. But if you've been riding for any significant time, a year, right? Maybe a year, 2 years, this is no problem at all. If you go slow and you don't really push yourself too hard, I am not a good mountain bike rider. I will always be a entry-level intermediate. I can operate a dropper post and I know technology for mountain biking, but that's it. So if I can do it, there's not a lot of people that can't do it. I'd bring my wife out here. She's got a bike and stuff, and she's got a little Specialized 2009 Specialized FRS. So she could definitely full suspension, handle this no problem. You could do this with a hardtail. I bet you it's probably pretty fast with a hardtail too. There's not like, it's crazy how, maybe it's the time of year. Maybe I just haven't been out on a trail a while and they just cleaned it up, but I haven't ridden a trail like this in so long. But I think it's natural that we feel like that at the end of a season because we're just riding on leaves. So my last rides were all on leaves. Now all of a sudden I'm getting on a trail where somebody took a broom and dustpan and came through this. There's probably a lot of the community that knows. They're like, yeah, dude, there's trails everywhere. But I would have never imagined. I would have never imagined that something like this was by the beach. And it's not even like a shared area. This is specifically a bike park. It's not like a national park where people can hike and there's people walking around all the trails. This is for mountain biking. Ooh. We gotta get some speed. There's probably some people that can really, really travel through this area. Sick. Ooh. Oh, sick. Sweet, dude. That's like was that a rock? That was like a natural rock or concrete, whatever. Whatever it was sick. Oh. Ooh, got a little climb going on. Ooh. First time I've had a shift in a long time. Well, needed to shift. Ooh, bouncy. Now we're going back across the street. I don't understand it. I don't know where the road came from. Ooh, I rode off the edge of that. It doesn't matter how big a walkway is. If there's a man-made walkway, I'm gonna ride off of it. I can't. It could be 7 feet wide and I'll fall to my death. Whoa. Huh. Whew. You saw that man-made walkway. Where am I going? Shifting gears. Huh. Huh. I didn't know where to go. Oh. Should I have gone this way? I don't feel like I should have gone this way. Yeah, you have to go this way. I think it's this way. All right, I think that's it. Good, great trail system. Absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10 for if you live in the area. If you live within an hour, it's a 10 for 10. Any drive that's 10 minutes over an hour starts going down by 1 point every 10 minutes. That's stupid. All right, so that is it for today's ride. I gotta get back, wedding stuff that my wife has to do. I am the babysitter, yes. So my vacation, 6 miles, 6.08 miles of riding. Fantastic, loved it, and I can't wait to make this video. It's my first video of the year. So I will see you guys at some point, I guess somewhere, sometime.